for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is for the IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight title. Introducing first, the challenger. He hails from the Royal Kingdom of Saudi Arabia at 175 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince Mustafa Ali!
Welcome to PWCI this week. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter, and this week we decided to use the Wayback Machine and go back 11 years. Check out this fan cam footage of a IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight title match featuring current WWE superstar Prince Mustafa Ali taking on this man.
Mid-South Light Heavyweight Champion. He hails from the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 180 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jason Hades.
And here he is, the opposition, Jason Hades, who at the time was the IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight Champion. Of course, Hades and Ali are both members of the Central Illinois Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. Hades did not have a public ceremony. It ended up being a private ceremony with his own family. He was inducted quite some time ago, but there was no public presentation of his Hall of Fame plaque. Prince Ali was inducted in the final Dreamwave Wrestling event a couple of years ago, right before leaving for World Wrestling Entertainment. And he's had a number of matches, high-profile matches. Had a title match against Daniel Bryan recently. But before we start the match, we're going to take a look at the weekend schedule. All right, here we go. One-on-one action for the IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight title. First, Prince Ali. It's pretty much one of the most loved villains, if you can call it. Ali was a villain, but he is the most loved villain in Central Illinois. And right now in the prominent picture for the WWE SmackDown World title. Of course, Prince Mustafa Ali was the final Dreamwave Heavyweight Champion. Jason Hades didn't always, has not always been active all the way through. Ali did take some breaks. Jason Hades did take some breaks himself. He actually returned to action fairly recently. He had been retired, or at least inactive, the past few years, but he has made a comeback. In fact, there was a time where he had to take time off from the ring because he could not participate in any public performances. That included professional wrestling. There is a time limit on this match of 20 minutes. This is fan cam footage, which is why the camera is shaking all over the place. It's not on a tripod. It's being held by a fan in the crowd, I believe by Sarah Tharp. So that's why the action is not centered all the time. Of course, if you're holding the camera continuously without any support, you're just using your hands to hold the camera, you can get tired, and this is going to be a long one. As Hades has the side headlock on Mustafa Ali. Ali turns it around to the hammerlock. And Hades now goes to a half Nelson and an armbar. Hades and Ali has had numerous matches over the years. This is just one of them. As Mustafa Ali with the side headlock on the mat, and Jason Hades turns it around. And Mustafa Ali hops over, grabs the side headlock on Jason Hades. This is a match took place in Pekin, Illinois at the Dragon's Dome. That venue has been renamed a few times. I don't know what they're calling it now. I think it's the Avanti's Dome or something. And an arm drag. And Mustafa Ali goes to the outside. It's the Avantis Dome. So that's the current name of the place. Of course, the name Dragon's Dome sounds better than Avantis. Dadgum corporate naming of venues. Now, I do want to say that the IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight title was deactivated sometime after 2012. Belt has been inactive for a number of years. I don't know who was the very last person to hold it. Leapfrog. And Ali tries to hip toss, but gets arm dragged, and Prince Ali goes to the outside. As referee Robbie McCann lays in the count. Of course, you can hear Prince Ali talking trash at ringside. I'd like to say that Devin Moore was the very last holder of the IWA Mid-South light heavyweight title. Still claimed it as active, but that's not correct. And Prince Ali does a backflip, but Hades throws him to the outside. And Hades gonna go out to the floor, to the turf, here at the Dome, and slugs Ali in the face. And Ali with a kick to Jason Hades. As the referee hops back in the ring. And Ali gets hip tossed over the rail. And they're out way away from the ring here. They're going out. This is a soccer field, by the way, is what this is. This dome. As the camera lady gets into position to capture the footage. Of course, you can't shine that camera or point that camera directly into the lighting, as that will blind the camera, as Prince Ali nails Hades on the bleachers. Oh, look at that! And Ali was charging, and Hades hopped up and hit him with a clothesline. Now where are they going to go? Ali gets thrown over the fence as the camera lady follows the action. Let me give the rundown of this weekend's shows. Several events happening on the 23rd. Kaju Attack Wrestling appears in Central Illinois for the first time in Bloomington, Illinois on February the 23rd at the Station Saloon. That is an adults only show. I will be there with capturing the action. Nice move by Jason Hades, and he's going to turn him over. Robbie McCann going to lay in the count, and only a 2 count. Central Illinois Pro Wrestling in Kincaid, Illinois at the new venue, the South Fork Greg School. Midwest Impact Pro, yes, I'm covering them again. In Havana, Illinois on the 23rd, guests will be Cowboy Bob Orton and Head Shrieker Samu will be in action, or will be making an appearance. And Ali goes into the corner, goes flying out. Wow, we're halfway through already? Sheesh, halfway through already. Lost track of time. And Ali rams Hades into the corner. And Mustafa, chop block. Also happening this weekend, Rampage Championship Wrestling in Quincy, Illinois at the Oakley Lindsay Center. By the way, about that, I'd like to tell you all that Pinfall Wrestling Association will be going to Quincy on March the 23rd. So Quincy's going to see a very different style of wrestling fairly soon, and they will see what a wrestling show looks like, if, or at least Rampage will be challenged to either step up the game or fold their tent and go home. Also happening, 01 Supreme at the Burgess Osborne Auditorium on Saturday the 23rd in Mattoon. Glory Pro Wrestling with the on February the 24th at the Columbus Plaza and Banquet Center. That's a Sunday, Collinsville, with a 3 p.m. start. Current TNA Impact superstar Sue Young is coming to St. Louis, and Molly Woodward, I hope she's got her hotel reservation, because I don't think she's going to be anywhere around town when she comes in, considering the problems that she's caused her and her husband, and much less a whole slew of other people for that matter. Then the first weekend of March, Pinfall Wrestling Association at the 8th Street Gym in Springfield on the 2nd. And Midget Wrestling Entertainment comes to Oakville, Illinois. That's along Interstate 64. Club Exit 41. That's on the 2nd. That's I believe an adults only show, but I don't know. Referee counting Prince Mustafa Ali, as thought that was an illegal hold. And Ali goes to work on the leg of Jason Hades as the referee counts. This is NGW. NGW closed operations in 2009. 10 years ago it was. And Ali with a kick to the knee of Hades. And Prince Ali, proud of himself. Boy, it's been hard to believe that's been 10 years. So much time has flown. Ali with a enziguri kick to the head of Jason Hades, who's in the corner. The IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight title is on the line. It was, although this is an NGW, Next Generation Wrestling event. There's a roll-up for 2. And Ali with a drop kick to the knee of Jason Hades. As a reminder, this is fan cam footage. This was not footage shot by me. And this is from the archives. It's a flashback episode to 2008 when this match took place. A little more than, well, 10 years, 4 months ago is when this match took place. And Mustafa Ali goes for the figure 4 and locks it in. Figure 4 by Prince Mustafa Ali. Worked on that damaged knee, trying to get Jason Hades to tap out. And Hades tripped up. And look at this, a form. Well, a form of a Boston crab.
15 minutes have elapsed, ladies and gentlemen.
5 minutes remain. Now, I needed to run the clock on this one to make sure that Scooter was calling out the times correctly. Biggest issue I have with time limits on independent shows is the timekeeper does not keep accurate time. He uses his watch, doesn't use an actual timer. Thus, matches don't get enough time or get too much time when the bell rings. They don't end with when the time limit actually expires. Of course, an independent show, there's no need for a time limit because there's no curfew. You're not working against television time limits, like a television program. Television programming, you only have a certain amount of broadcast time to get a match in. Of course, if it's pre-taped, you can pretty much edit the program. You can get it in bell to bell, or you can join it in progress. Of course, our policy at PWCI this week is get every match in bell to bell. We don't do things like show the first part of the match and never show the rest of it, which is what the NWA did years ago. It's an annoying policy. Jason Hades going for the butterfly double underhook, but that's blocked. And Prince Mustafa Ali going for the figure 4, and Now, that's not a figure 4. That's a very unique leg lock. I wish I knew what it was called, but you'd have to look it up. It's not a move that I've seen anyone around here use lately. And Ali goes to work on that left leg of Hades. However, time's running out, and Prince Ali has to try to get a pinfall because how much time is left? Scooter said it was 5 minutes to go a few minutes ago. Of course, with the time limit match, as time winds down, the opposition, 2-minute warning. Depending on how much pain Hades is in, I mean, you're taking a risk of the clock running out if you're trying to get a submission with very little time left. And the wrestler who's in the predicament may choose to just suck it up, endure the pain, and let the clock run out and retain. However, looks like Hades, takes out the leg of Jason Hades, and Prince Mustafa Ali. You know, he really needs to take down Hades, try to get a pinfall. I don't think he's going to have enough time to get a submission. He gets a drop kick in the leg. Well, he's going for the submission again, a half crab, but he does not have that much time, and Hades can endure a lot of pain. He's trying to get to the rope, and Ali doesn't really have that thing. Doesn't have the torque in that leg, and now he's got it locked in. He hooks that leg around the back of his neck. Tries to lift up with it, and he lost it. Now it's the form of an ankle lock. Hades is trying to hang on as long as he can because the clock is running out. That's the danger of trying to submission hold in a time-limited match when there's little time left on the clock. The opposition can just hold on. Well, he grabbed the rope. And the time is up.
Ladies and gentlemen, time has expired.
Wait, whoa. Somebody's come out from the back.
Here at NGW. The interim general manager DTM has sent me, Daniel Thomas Matthews, out here to declare that this match go on for 5 more minutes.
Daniel Thomas Matthews?
Is that what you people want to see? 5 more minutes.
Well, Dan the Man was the general manager of NGW during the final year of NGW's existence, but Dan the Man has just extended the time limit. Well, that gives Ali more time to try to win the IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight title. He's got 5 more minutes to do it. Hades is a wounded animal, and he jams that injured knee. Well, we have a video malfunction here. There was a break in the video, unfortunately. This is a fan cam video, so I don't know how much has been skipped. But they went out to the outside and into the post. This referee is counting. Somebody better get back in the ring because the referee's counting. The towel cannot change hands on a count out. Now Lee trying to go for a suplex on the turf. Oh, Hades got him over. The referee continues the count. He keeps pausing the count, trying to get him to come back in the ring. I don't know if he's restarting it. Oh, he's up to 6. Somebody needs to break that count. Looks like Rod McCann's going to come out to the field. He's going to give these 2 men a chance to get back in the ring. As I said, this is fan cam footage. This is not from my camera. One of my cameras. All right, they're both back in the ring. Prince Ali gonna work on the leg, scissors the left leg of Jason Hades. Now, there was the break in the action. I guess tapes were switched, swapped out, is what happened. Yeah, I absolutely hate it when there's a break in the video footage, but can't be helped sometimes. Hades still in trouble. I don't know how much time is left of the time extension. Oh, spin kick to the head. And Ali may get him here. 2, only a 2 count. We have not had very many pinfall covers in this match. I think that may have been the first one. First or second, I don't know. Ali has been trying submissions, working on that left leg throughout this match. Unfortunately for Ali, he's not been able to put him away. Ali's going to go off the ropes. And a forearm shot to the face, and Ali hits the turf. And Jason Hayes going to roll back out. Forearm shot to the face as Ryan McCann is counting. And into the post goes Ali. Referee's counting. Both men are down. He's got Ali again, gonna go for a suplex. Blocked. Ali, waist lock. Reversal. Belly to back. German suplex. Both men are down. Referee's counting. I don't know if either man's gonna make it back. One man's got his arm hooked over the rope. Hades gets back in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a double count out, therefore it is...
Ah, come on. It's like Hades did not beat the count back in, but he retains the title.
Light Heavyweight Championship.
And that's it. Double count out. We are out of time. Thank you for watching this week's episode of PWCI This Week. I'm Max Super Cryfire. We'll see you next time.